So we're doing another one of my favorite pizzas, and every time I say it's my favorite pizza, Tiffany breaks my chops and tells me every one of the pizzas is my favorite, but it's not easy being me. We're going with an eggplant pizza. This is the pizza, I don't know, I feel like maybe a little bit in Chicago that nobody knows they love as much as they do until they have it or they come here and we make it for them. I am a little bit known for being a fan of eggplant. We're going to make eggplant pizza today. So I got my whole eggplants. You can get the small eggplants, Chinese eggplants, or little Italian eggplants. Cut the ends off. And then for me, I like to just peel a little bit. I usually typically don't like the skin on eggplant, but on the pizza, I don't mind it. So I'm just going to take, and I'm just going to make some strips down it. Just take off some of it. So this way when I fry it, it breaks it down a little bit. All right, so we got some nice pinstripes on there. Put that to the side. I'm going to slice it about 1/4 inch. Okay, if you want to cut it smaller, you can cut it smaller. If you want to cube it, however you want to do it. But I'm going to do rounds for today. Now, some people like to salt their eggplant and they feel it takes the bitterness out. I think if you're frying it, I normally don't. You can if you want to. Now, I threw some all-purpose flour, whatever flour you have at home. I just do a light coating. Okay? We're going to go into the oil. Canola oil, 350. If you want to use extra virgin, you got it like that, go for it. Anyone who says that they fry in extra virgin olive oil isn't the one that pays the bills. Okay. Put some more. And we'll do one more. Beautiful. Okay. So while that's frying, we'll get the next one done. Let's see how these are looking. A little bit more. Over here I got set up a little cookie sheet, half sheet pan with a strainer or just something for the oil to drip down. If you don't have a cooling rack, then you can use some paper towels. All right, so we got about 2.5, 3 minutes on the fry. We'll take our eggplant out. All right, nice golden brown. GDB, GDD, what is it? Golden brown, GBD. Golden brown and delicious. All right, we're going to go in with our next batch of eggplant. So for me, I like even making eggplant parmesan like this. When I fry eggplant, I like to either put just flour and fry it, or flour and then egg and fry it. I'm not big on breaded eggplant with breadcrumb anyway. So, another one to each his own. If you want to bread it, but then I think it becomes too heavy. One of my friends, they put a piece of prosciutto in fontina and then bread it and fry it as an appetizer. That's pretty tasty. So normal, just about like everything you do after you fry it. Once it comes out of the fryer, then you should season it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of salt, a little kosher salt, and then just season it and let it sit on there. This way, just bring out the flavor. But then really, that's the only time I'll salt it. So now we got another batch of eggplant in. I'm going to fry nice. All right, so while the eggplant's frying, there's not much for us to do except watch it, make sure it doesn't burn. So we'll just prepare our sauce. So Nice can of crushed tomatoes. All right. And I'm going to take, I knew I had them somewhere. All I'm going to put to this one is a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of salt. Put it in and mix it, nothing else. You have nice tomatoes, you don't need to add a lot. If you want to add seasonings, go for it. But when you have a really nice flavored tomato, look how beautiful the color on these tomatoes are. Just in case anybody wants to know what tomatoes we got. Right, now nice and brown. Flip them over. All right, we've got some beautiful, beautiful color on those. Ready with the next batch of eggplant out. He's got a nice little bit more color to him. Beautiful. Now we're gonna put our last batch in. Eggplant's fried, sauce is done. Let's get ready to go make a pizza. All right, now we're gonna make our pizza. We got our beautiful dough over here. It's about a 36-hour fermentation. This is our Pizza Classica dough. Made it a little bit bigger. This one's at 400 grams. This one's made with Stagione Napolitano flour. About 60% hydration dough. Look how beautiful that stretches. Okay, let's put a little more flour. Okay, gonna put a little bit of our sauce. We'll give it a quick stir. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of shredded mozzarella. Just a little bit. Well, one, I don't like a lot of cheese on my pizza. But two, we're going to use it just as really a binder. I'm going to take our beautiful fried eggplant. And just a touch of Parmesan. Oh, look at that beauty. Sometimes there's just nothing better than a wood-fired pizza. So let me grab my knife. So everybody knows pasta alla norma or Norma style, which with eggplant in the pasta or whatever, tomato basil. So this one, we're going to make a little variation. So we got our eggplant, we got our sauce. So everybody especially lately, I see seems to like to um, use their whipped ricotta. Now, I love ricotta cheese, no denying it. But everybody does their dollops. Everybody, it's the fad. So with this one, I took one of my favorite cheeses out there and decided we're going to change it up a little bit. So what we have here, this is ricotta salata. So it's a dry ricotta, okay? This one's from Malocatelli. I'm going to take my box grater. So instead of regular whipped ricotta like everybody does, we're going to put a little bit of ricotta salata on here. And then we'll take a little chiffonata basil. And that's it. Instead of pizza alla norma, pizza alla Anthony. My favorite. Love it. Bon appetit.